If you've sprained your ankle or you just have weak ankles in general, I'm going to show you the exercises that you need so that you can strengthen them and they don't stay weak like the Hulk in Infinity War. Our feet are the foundations of our body. 26 bones, 33 joints, so it makes sense that they're supposed to be strong since we're on them all day. Think of your foot as a door hinge. It goes up and down, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. If there are loose screws on a door hinge, the door hinge and the door itself is compromised. Same with your foot. If you have weak points in the foot, the rest of the body becomes compromised. Let me show you what I mean. If you're someone like me and you have flat feet, what ends up happening is that your arch collapses and it makes your ankle go valgus, meaning your joints are pointing inwards. Look what happens to the rest of the body when that happens. Knees start to go valgus, knees get weak, the hips have to take the load. Hips get weak, the back has to take the load. So on and so forth. Our entire bodies are connected. Now let's go make those feet strong. The first thing you gotta do is increase your mobility. When your ankles are tight, it also leads to tight calves. You can use a foam roller and roll out your entire calf. Take your time with this, look for knots and sticking points, and just slowly roll everything out. You can roll each side for about 30 seconds to a minute. After that, you can increase your mobility further by doing ankle rockers. Start off in a kneeling position. Make sure your foot is flat on the ground. Don't raise your heel off the floor. And with your knee, you're gonna drive forward as much as you can. There are two ways to do this. You can do this for reps, about 10 to 15, or you can do something called PNF. Get down as deep as you can, feel the stretch in your calves, and from there you want to pretend like you're pushing down on the gas pedal. Try to push your toes through the floor. Basically what you're doing is training your nervous system to get used to this range. After about 5 to 10 seconds, release the tension and go down deeper. And repeat 3 times. You should see a lot of improvement in your mobility. Next is single leg balance. If you want to see how important your feet are for balance, try this. Stand on one leg. If this is too easy, stand on one leg and close your eyes. And immediately feel your toes gripping the floor for balance. This exercise helps to increase stability and proprioception, which is being aware of your body in space. Now we're going to strengthen the ankle. Calf raises, simple, but we're going to do them eccentric, meaning slow on the way down, at least 5 seconds. So you're going to start on both feet, go all the way up to your tippy toes, and then you're going to come down as slow and as controlled as you can. Try to get your heels below the riser or a step or whatever elevated surface you have. And when you're strong enough, you're going to do the same thing but with one foot. If one foot is too hard or if you're losing your balance, you're going to do something called the 2 up, 1 down method. Basically, you start on both feet, go up to your toes, and then you come down with one foot. You can't neglect the front of your feet like Goku neglects his kids. Tibialis raises. Lean on the wall, stick your legs out, keep your legs straight, and you're gonna raise your toes off the ground as much as you can. This works on the tibialis anterior muscles and also the muscles in the front of the feet because you want full stability. You're gonna do sets of 25 to 30 reps. When this gets too easy, you can add resistance by using a kettlebell. You can strap a dumbbell to your foot. And you're gonna do weighted tibialis raises. Now that we're all strengthened up, it's time to teach our bodies to produce and absorb force. Because when you're walking, your body is absorbing force every step. But when you switch to running and jumping, your feet are absorbing 3 to 5 times as much force. So you gotta train it. You can do exercises like light pogos or skipping to train your body to produce and absorb force quickly. But make sure that you stay light. Choose an intensity where you're not gonna be too sore the next day and not in pain while doing them. And over time, you can increase your intensity because strong ankles actually make you more athletic. You'll be able to run faster and jump higher. And a bonus exercise you can do that will help your ankles get stronger and also help you be more aware of your foot positioning, barefoot squats. As you squat, focus on supinating your feet, meaning put the weight on the outside of your feet. What that does is it opens up your hips and helps you go down deeper, which helps increase mobility, helps decrease any knee pain that you might be feeling during your squat. You're welcome. And that's the full guide of how you can strengthen up your ankles and even come back from injury. If I left any exercises out, you can just leave them in the comments. When you're doing your strengthening exercises, try to aim for 3 to 4 rounds. Make sure you rest in between each round. Other than that, we are good to go. Get out of here, get sturdy.